Bachelor of Science.
A Bachelor of Science is an undergraduate academic degree awarded for completed courses that generally last 3 to 5 years. Whether a subject is considered a science or an art, can vary between universities. For example, an economics degree may be given as a Bachelor of Arts, BA by one university but as a BSc by another. Biology, biochemistry, mathematics, physics, chemistry, social science, sport exercise science, general science, earth science, computer science and the various fields of engineering are almost universally considered to be sciences. Even in cases of near unilateral consensus across a country as to whether a subject is a science or an art, there are exceptions. Georgetown University's School of Foreign Service awards Bachelor of Science in Foreign Service degrees to all of its undergraduates, although many of them major in humanities-oriented fields such as international history and culture and politics. The London School of Economics offers BSc degrees in practically all subject areas, even those normally associated with arts degrees, while the Oxbridge Universities almost exclusively award arts qualifications. In both instances, there are historical and traditional reasons. Northwestern University's School of Communication grants BSc degrees in all of its programs of study, including theatre, dance, and radio, television, film. The first university to admit a student to the degree of Bachelor of Science was the University of London in 1860. Prior to this, science subjects were included in the BA bracket, notably in the cases of mathematics, physics, physiology and botany.
International differences. Argentina.
In Argentina, most university degrees are given as a license on field or discipline and are somewhat equivalent to a combined Bachelor of Science/Master of Sciences degree. All degrees are specific to a field and usually are 5 to 6 years programs including a 1 to 1.5 year mandatory professional training period which may start only after students completed 70 to 80% of the courses required, usually start at the 5th year. For instance, besides the courses, biochemistry, 5 years, and biology, 6 years, require 1 to 2 years hands-on training either in a clinical laboratory plus final exam, for biochemistry, or in a research lab plus a thesis defense, biology. The degrees are named as licensed in less than field of study or profession that is biology, biochemistry, nutrition, physical therapy and kinesiology, et greater than. However, the master degree will require 2 to 3 more years of specific training courses plus a written thesis with defense in front of a thesis committee. Engineering and MD degrees are also different and are 6 years programs of specific classes and training starting immediate after high school. No intermediate degrees count towards the admission exam or even exist, except for systems analysts in information systems engineering. MD degrees are complemented with a 3 to 4 years of hospital residence plus 1 to 2 specialization training.
Australia, New Zealand and South Africa.
In Australia, the BSc is a 3-year degree, offered from first year on. A 4th, honours, year or a Master of Science, MSc, is then required to progress on to Doctor of Philosophy, PhD. In New Zealand, in some cases the honours degree comprises an additional postgraduate qualification. In other cases, students with strong performance in their second or third year, are invited to extend their degree to an additional year, with a focus on research, granting access to doctoral programs. In South Africa, the BSc is taken over 3 years, while the postgraduate BSc Hons entails an additional year of study. Admission to the honours degree is on the basis of a sufficiently high average in the BSc Major. An honours degree is required for MSc level study, and admission to a doctorate is via the MSc.
Britain and Ireland.
Commonly in British Commonwealth countries and Ireland, graduates are admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science after having completed a programme in one or more of the sciences. These programmes may take different lengths of time to complete. a Bachelor of Science receives the designation BSc or BS for a major pass degree and BSc Hons, or BS, Hons, for an honours degree. In England, Wales and Northern Ireland an honours degree is typically completed over a 3-year period, though there are a few intensified 2-year courses, with less vacation time. In Scotland, where access to university is possible after one less year of secondary education, degree courses have a foundation year, simply known as the first year, making the total course length 4 years. In Ireland the former BSc was changed to BSc Hons, which is awarded after 4 years. The BSc Ord is awarded after 3 years. Formerly at the University of Oxford, the degree of BSc was a postgraduate degree. This former degree, still actively granted, has since been renamed MSc.
Canada and United States.
In the United States and Canada, a bachelor's degree in science is generally a 4-year undergraduate degree typically used in engineering, computer science, mathematics, economics, and the natural sciences. The University of Saskatchewan has a popular 3-year BSc program, made popular by a lack of 4-year degree requirement for its professional colleges. This allows a student entering medical or dental school to obtain a degree despite not having met the traditional requirements. The popularity of this limited BSc may change, as the College of Medicine moves to add a formal degree requirement to limit concerns about maturity and poor academic performance. Though, the 3-year degree does offer a quick out for programs that would request a degree if they do not specify it should be a full 4-year degree, with senior-level courses. In some cases it is used in professional studies of areas involving law, medicine, business, hospitality, nursing, or architecture.
Continental Europe.
Many universities in Europe are changing their systems into the BAMA system, and in doing so also offering the full equivalent of a BSc or MSc. See Bologna process.
Czech Republic.
Universities in the Czech Republic are changing their systems into the Bachelor of Science/Master of Science system, and in doing so also offering the full equivalent of a BSc, BC, or MSc. MG are slashing.
Germany.
In Germany there are 2 kinds of universities, Universitäten und Fachhochschulen, which are also called University of Applied Sciences. Universitäten und Fachhochschulen, both also called Hochschulen, are legally equal, but Fachhochschulen have the reputation of being more related to practice. The BSc in Germany was equivalent to a BSc, Hons. Many universities in German-speaking countries are changing their systems to the BAMA system, and in doing so also offering the full equivalent of a BSc. In Germany the BA normally lasts between 3 and 4 years, 6 to 8 semesters, and between 180 and 240 ECTS must be earned.
Brazil.
In Brazil, a Bachelor of Science degree is an undergraduate degree and is also more specific, usually containing a 1-year mandatory probation period by the end of the course, followed by relatively elaborate written and oral evaluations.
Typical completion period: 3 years.
Australia, Austria, Barbados, Belgium, Belize, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Cameroon, Côte d'Ivoire, Croatia, mostly 3 years, sometimes 4, Czech Republic, mostly 3 years, sometimes 4, Denmark, England, 3 or 4 years with a 1-year placement in industry, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, mostly 3 years, but can be up to 4 years, Hong Kong, starting to change to 4 years in 2012, Hungary, Iceland, India, 3 years BSc. In pure sciences excluding engineering and medicine and 4 years engineering program Bachelor of Engineering, Ireland, ordinary, Israel, for most subjects, Italy, Jamaica, 3 or 4 years, Latvia, 3 or 4 years, Lebanon, 3 or 4 years, 5 years for Bachelor of Engineering, Malaysia, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Northern Ireland, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Scotland, ordinary, Singapore, honours degree takes 4 years, Slovakia, South Africa, honours degree takes 4 years, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Trinidad and Tobago, Uganda, mostly 3 years, sometimes 4, United Arab Emirates, Wales and Zimbabwe.
4 years.
Armenia, 4 or 5 years, Albania, 4 or 5 years, Afghanistan, Azerbaijan, 4 or 5 years, Australia, honours degree, Bangladesh, 3 or 4 years, Bahrain, Belarus, Belize, Brazil, 4 to 5 years, Brunei, Bosnia, Bulgaria, Canada, except Quebec, Cyprus, Egypt, 4 or 5 years, Ethiopia, engineering, 5 years, Finland, engineering, practice in industry not included, Georgia, Guatemala, Greece, 4 or 5 years, India, 4 years, BS, engineering, Indonesia, Iran, 4 or 5 years, Iran, Iraq, Ireland, honours degree, Israel, Japan, Jordan, 4 to 5 years, Kazakhstan, Korea, Kuwait, Lithuania, Libya, Malawi, 4 or 5 years, Malta, Macedonia, 3, 4 or 5 years, Montenegro, 3, 4 or 5 years, Mexico, Myanmar, New Zealand, honours degree, Nigeria, People's Republic of China, Pakistan, 4 or 5 years, the Philippines, 4 or 5 years, Puerto Rico, Romania, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Scotland, honours degree, Serbia, 3, 4 or 5 years, Slovenia, 4 or 5 years, South Africa, 4th year is elective, to obtain an honours degree, which is normally a requirement for selection into a master's degree program, Sri Lanka, 3, 4 or 5, specialised, years, Taiwan, Thailand, Turkey, Korea Republic, Haiti, 3 or 4 years, Ukraine, United States, Uruguay, Yemen, Zambia, 4 or 5 years.
5 years.
Cuba, 5 years, Greece, 4 or 5 years, Peru, Argentina, Canada, especially Quebec, Colombia, starting to change to 4 years, Venezuela, Brazil, 5 years, Mexico, 4.5 years, Chile, usually 5 years where last year includes professional training, thesis and specialization courses, Spain, Egypt, 4 or 5 years, Haiti, 4 or 5 years. Nigeria, 4 to 5 years, 6 months dedicated to SIWES, Students' Industrial Work Exchange Scheme, but for most sciences and all engineering courses only. A semester for project work thesis not excluding coursework during the bachelor thesis. Excluding 1 year for the compulsory National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, paramilitary and civil service. Syria, Macedonia and Sierra Leone, 4 years dedicated to coursework. Slovenia, 4 or 5 years, Sudan, 5 years for BSc honours degree and 4 years for BSc ordinary degree. In Algeria, the student presents a thesis in front of a jury at the end of the 5th year.